even some Chinese people find HSK 5 very difficult. And I can understand because I have looked into IELTS. I've never written IELTS before. And even though I have learned English all my life, there are some of the questions that I'm like, oh my God, this looks tough, even for someone who doesn't know how to speak English. Then talk more of HSK. Oh, my sisters and brothers. And there are people that are actually really, really doing well in this. Because I say it's hard does not mean that there are not people who have the certificate. So the competition is tough, okay?
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about CSC for bachelors, whether you need the HSK certificate. Oh my God, Chinese certificates. This is so important, guys. Do you need a certificate or not when you're doing application? Let's see. What is HSK? HSK is actually a Chinese proficiency certificate, and this is to show if your Chinese is good. So just like how we have like TOEFL, we have like IELTS. Yes, in China we have HSK. And some school, you need a certificate. Let's not even like lie. But I'm going to be saying, is this compulsory? Like, is it for all school and everything? We're just going to be talking about it, okay? So, how many of these certificates do they have? They have like HSK 1 to HSK 6. I mean, HSK 6. I even heard that they have HSK 7, to be honest. And just like the name or the level, the higher the level, the harder the level, okay? So just like the name HSK 1 to 6, the higher the level, the harder the level. So of course, if you're in the stage 1, HSK 1, 2, it's good. But at least HSK 3 is already like they're trying to like, you need to start speaking something in Chinese, okay? Then when you're getting to HSK 4, that one is for people who write HSK, who write Chinese. And then we have HSK 5. And then HSK 6. Gosh, I remember even like hearing that HSK 5, even some Chinese people find HSK 5 very difficult. And I can understand because I have looked into IELTS. I've never written IELTS before. And even though I have learned English all my life, there are some of the questions that I'm like, oh my God, this looks tough, even for someone who doesn't know how to speak English. Then talk more of HSK. Oh, my sisters and brothers. And there are people that are actually really, really doing well in this. Because I say it's hard does not mean that there are not people who have the certificate. So the competition is tough, okay? The competition is tough because there's some people who have the certificate and there's people going to be applying for the CSC with their certificate. So that's why I'm doing this video, to guide you, to help you. For those of you that don't have the certificate, you don't have to be scared, okay? You don't have to fear. Oh my gotcha. Okay? First, you need to understand that there are actually two types of programs when you're doing your application. They have the Chinese Taught program and they have the English Taught program. So for the Chinese Taught program, you just know that definitely you're going to be doing your major in Chinese. And to be honest, for this particular program, there are people that think that what they mean doing your major in Chinese means that they will just teach you Chinese for 1 year and your major is taught in English still. No, your teacher will literally be teaching you in Chinese language, yes, and you will even write your exam in Chinese. Some of us, we did this. Don't worry, people are doing it. Oh, let me tell you, people are doing it. And of course, before you actually do the Chinese program, you need to at least do like an intense Chinese taught for like a year, right? I mean, that one is so intense, to be honest, so intense. And even when you're not doing well, they will still conduct like extra classes for you because they know that you actually need to understand Chinese, even if you don't understand whatever the teacher is going to be teaching you, because most of the students don't even understand what the teacher is teaching when the teacher is teaching you in Chinese. So you're literally teaching yourself. And how do we teach ourselves? We go and do courses, a lot of courses, so that we will pass. Okay. So this is something that you also need to like understand. You literally like just teaching yourself. Because especially if you're not a native speaker, this is gonna be difficult for you. But there are some people that are really, really good, they understand though. So when you see why I always say this, like when I'm saying, oh, you need to learn this, you need to do this, well, it might be tough. I'll tell you that there are some people that are doing it and they're doing it good. You can do it. Don't be scared, okay? But if you know yourself, you know that you're not a language person. Come towards English taught course. Yes, the English taught is actually easier for some people. In some schools, or they will still teach you in Chinese. But the only thing is that they will just help you that, okay, when you're going to be writing the exam, you're going to write it in English, right? But there are some schools that when they say English taught, they mean English taught. What does that mean? That means everything is taught in English, your exam in English, everything, even your teacher is teaching you in English. English. I mean, every time, the reason why now I'm so happy is because I am being taught in English. Every time I go to class, and I'm just there and they're teaching me English. I'm so happy because I knew what I suffered when I was doing my Chinese taught. It was so hard, to be honest. Sometimes the teacher is just there teaching and you don't understand anything. And there's a high chance of you failing courses. Trust me, because you are being taught in Chinese. This is something that is very, very new. So there's a high chance that some courses you might not pass them, especially because if that course is hard and you do understand, you can fail that course. Do you need HSK for bachelors? Yes. Yes, 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 you need HSK. Most universities actually require HSK 3 to 4. So yeah, so let's say now you are doing like English taught. I feel like there's now a change in the policy that you actually need like HSK 3 if you are doing an English taught program. So before you graduate, you need to ensure that, okay, you're able to have this. Some people, even before the first year like end like this, they'll be already asking that, oh, you need to submit your HSK 3. Why some university, they'll wait till you graduate. Then if you're actually doing bachelors and you're doing it in Chinese, you need HSK 4. Yes. And if you're doing masters, you need HSK 5. So this is something that you need to know. And it actually depends on the university. Okay. Before, when you're doing like an English taught program, you do not even need that HSK 3. But I think like recently they changed that and I feel like, okay, now you need it. So yeah, you need it. Okay. So what if you do not have HSK yet? You don't need to panic if you don't have HSK. That is fine. You can actually go ahead and apply. Many universities will still accept you even though you don't have HSK. If they see your grades and they're like, okay, your grade is good, they'll still accept you. But it's just that they want you to take 1 year Chinese. Yeah, you have to take 1 year Chinese. That's what happened to me. I did 1 year Chinese. Okay, so yeah, so in university we accept you. You have to take 1 year Chinese and you need to write the exam. And then when you pass, you now go ahead and start your major. So to summarize about what I just said, if you are doing your major in Chinese, you need the HSK. Yeah, you need the HSK. And that's HSK 4 to 5. Literally 3 to 5, to be honest. If your course is taught in English, you do not need HSK, but it depends on the university. Some university or most university will still ask you to write HSK 3 before you graduate. So this is something that you need to know. Though the HSK 3 is not so difficult compared to 5. So it is so much harder. Like, HSK 5 is hard though. I even heard HSK 6 is way harder. So it depends. So yeah. So my dear, just focus on HSK 3, focus on English talks if you're not the Chinese type. But the only reason why I always advise people to go ahead and apply for Chinese taught programs is because of the fact that you have a high chance of getting scholarship and you have a high chance of actually getting it. So if your course is taught in Chinese, and you apply because of the competition, a lot of people are applying and a lot of people will be going for English taught programs. So if now you really want, like, you have the high chance of getting, then you should actually focus your attention on getting like in Chinese taught, even though it's not easy. just so that you can get the scholarship. So guys, if this video was helpful, do well to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on all social media platforms so that you can get updated with my day-to-day lifestyle in China. And if you want a one-on-one consultation because you want to know more about the CSC scholarship and just scholarship in general, you can actually reach out to me. Check down below the description so that you can be able to reach out to me, and I would love to help you. If you want me to look through your documents and every other thing, just reach out to me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do well to stay good, guys. Don't give up, okay? Do not give up on your application. Believe in yourself. I know that it's not gonna be easy. For me, I actually did my CSC application twice and God was so good. So it might not be easy in the first time, but there are some people that the first time they smashed it. I'm telling you. So don't get discouraged. If you have applied before, you did not get, apply again and again. I'm telling you, you will get it. Yeah, I'm telling you, get it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.